What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade, Quinny W20 here, coming to you the quick NBA talk on my team, San Antonio Spurs, the two-time Western Conference champions, the NBA defending NBA champion. Kawhi Leonard gonna have a bigger role on this team because Greg Popovich said in an interview they gonna run plays like after all these years and in the finals. They never ran plays for Kawhi Leonard. This year should expect a decent good year from Kawhi Leonard. He gonna get plays ran for him. The San Antonio Spurs, I'm projecting them to come back and win the championship, win 55 to 60 games, depending on how Greg Popovich run the team. Because remember, he likes to set out Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, and them for rest. And of course, you got to watch out for the injuries. But that shouldn't stop this team from winning some decent amount of games, from 60 to 50, 55 to 60 games. Is on pace for what the Spurs should be able to do and dominate the league like they did the last couple years. They've been in the third seed like 3 out of 6 times. I remember they tied it with Chicago and they just got it last year. So they've been dominating the league the last couple years, and they finally got to a championship again. So with Kawhi Leonard getting more plays, expect this team to be more dynamic, getting more assists, more penetration, and more snipers open. And you still got Tim Duncan in the post and Tiago Splitter, who continues to improve his game and looks good on offense and knocking down free throws now. Suspect this team to be hard to guard. They was top the NBA in assists with 25 a game. That ball movement is ridiculous so far. They have no superstars on their team, and they ball movement is ridiculous. You seen what happened to the Heat. They got devastated by the Spurs, and they couldn't guard them. There was sixth in points allowed. They allowed 97.6 points a game. That's elite defense, top 10 in defense. It's hard to score on the Spurs, and when you do score, expect to get scored back on. So you're going to automatically be looking for a hard game to come back in when you can't score, and they can score every possession majority of the time. They was top 12 in rebounds per game. That's something they going to have to improve a little on. They should improve more on the rebounding. They should at least be top 5 with the roster they got. Tony Parker needs to help out on the boards instead of leaking out. Kawhi Leonard needs to grab. He's been grabbing a decent amount of boards in the playoffs, but he needs to get back to that 7 to 8 range in the regular season, even though he missed a couple games last year. Tim Duncan needs to get on them boards a little harder too, and Tiago Splitter do too. Inboards DL. Get on them boards a little harder, because 43.3 is a little low for a team like the Spurs. And it was 16 points per game with 105 a game. That's pretty good for the ball movement they have, top 6 in the league in scoring. That's pretty good. That should get them right on pace to be top 5 to top 7 this year too, because like I said, Kawhi Leonard gonna get more plays, which means the offense gonna be a little more dynamic, and they'll have a little go-to player on the perimeter besides Tony Parker and Ginobili. So that looks good. They got the snipers back. They got the same team they had last year. They bringing them back this year. So everything looks good for the Spurs. I'm suspecting them to beat Cleveland or Chicago because they can outscore them and outdefend both teams. They should be able to beat Cleveland or Chicago in the finals and be able to win back-to-back championships. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got it done in 6 games in the least. It shouldn't. None of the teams they go against should go 7. Spurs are the best team. They loaded, talent, snipers, penetrators, passers, unselfish, perfect system. I gotta applaud the Spurs for putting up the records they've been putting up the last couple years with older players, and suspect the Spurs to be back in the Western Conference Finals against OKC or the Clippers. And I bet you they beat them or come close. If they do lose to that team, Chicago or Cleveland will win the championship, because nobody better than them out the West. And if they don't come out the West, suspect the East team to win the championship. But I'm suspecting San Antonio to come out the West. So comment. Feel free to leave a comment. I respond to every comment. Feel free to leave a video suggestion. Also hit the like button if you like the video. Also, I don't see, if you check out this video and you check out my older videos, I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe. If you like this video, I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe. And also, let me know what you guys think. Quinn Wade, Queen W20 signing out. What to expect of the San Antonio Spurs? I'm expecting another championship.